What's up guys, Zeenigami here, and let's go through the complete Chaos difficulty Suleiman Coliseum on the global version of One Piece Treasure Cruise. Round 1 is going to be versus Brook. Brook is an int character. He will revive whenever he dies, will also paralyze your entire team when he does revive. So there are two strategies. I'd say if you're using a regular team, you can use a paralyze remover, such as Mansherry, or you can use someone whose sailor ability reduces paralysis, like the Lady Suru, the quick Lady Suru, or you can use an int Mihawk friend captain whose special will let us kill everything after the revive. So we're going to be using a Momongazar type booster. Sabo you can replace with another side slasher, but Sabo will make it easier to farm to kill those fodder units around Brook. Brook has 2.15 million hit points. He attacks every single turn for 4,300 damage. The units behind him have about 200,000 hit points, or about 190,000 hit points or less. We're going to be using Mihawk special first, then the Sunny, then the Sabo special. We're also going to be using all of our bursts this first turn. Brook does boost their attacks by 50%, so while that attack boost is up, Brook has 6,500 attack. Units behind him have about 5,000 to 10,000 attack. He will revive, remember that he will revive. So we're going to be bursting. All I need to really kill is at least the guys that are attacking this turn, but I'm going to go ahead and kill all three behind and then end on the Brook. And after that, after Brook revives, we'll be using Int Mihawk special to kill him off. Oh baby, oh baby. When he revives, he only revives to 140,000 hit points. If he attacks below 30%, he'll bind your right column for 6 turns. And on revive, he also paralyzes everybody for 1 turn. And here, Mihawk special makes quick, super easy work of it. Oh baby. Round 2 is versus Maynard. Maynard, if you have a Shirahoshi friend captain, is way super easy with a Magellan as a sub. Without a Shirahoshi friend captain or a Shirahoshi captain yourself, you could also use a double NL team, which is what I'm going to be doing. Everyone on your team is just to help you survive, and all you need to bring is a Magellan, because Magellan's going to be doing all the hard work. If you use the Coated Sunny ship, you can use that instead of the Whitebeard ship. The Whitebeard ship does give you extra health. Maynard has just over 2 million hit points. He attacks every 2 turns for 8,200. He also is going to cut your health by 20% at the end of each turn. So that 20% health cut is actually going to be much more dangerous than the regular attacks. We're going to be using Magellan for that sweet poison. And after that, we're just going to be attacking him. Next turn, I'm going to be using Alvida, so that way we can reduce the amount of damage we take. Poison should kill all the dudes around him, easy peasy. And we're going to be using Alvida, not for damage, but only for the damage reduction. And we're going to be looking for orbs, recovery orbs every single turn here. So looking for recovery orbs for every single attack. Thank you. No recovery orbs. We also have Ein. Ein, remember, heals for 36% of your max health. And also shuffles your orbs, so you can also hope to get some more recovery orbs thanks to Ein. And oh, look at that. Nice. Okay. Cool. You basically only need 1 recovery orb every few turns. As you can see, my health is already back to full. So recovery orb is just basically to help counter the 20% end of turn damage. Your heal per turn should be enough to stop Maynard's attacks. But easy. At this point, now we just wait until the poison kills him. Now, you do have to be very careful that you don't get him below 50% on his attack too early. Whenever he gets below 50%, he'll attack you for 14,000 damage and blow away 1 character. So I am going to keep my health topped up just in case I push him below that 50% with my poison. So here we go. So now the next tick would push him below 50%, but my health will be high enough that we'll be able to survive the 1,400 attack. And we're good. I think the poison's not ready to kill him. Oh, it is. 1.3 million. There you go. So you just let the poison tick without attacking him. You don't have to worry. He's not going to hit below 50%. versus Sanji. Sanji has 3.8 million hit points. He is a strength character. He will boost his attack for the first 3 turns, so he'll be attacking for the first 3 turns for 15,000 damage. After that, he will only attack for 5,000, but it's most likely that he will either kill you or you will have to kill him before those first 3 turns are over. He does have delay prevention, so we can't delay him. We're going using a 5+ Luffy timeskip Luffy team, using Hancock, Apu, Blue Mihawk, Dofi. Dofi, you can use either Dofi, Dex Dofi, or Neo Dofi, it doesn't matter which one. Once again, Sanji has 3.82 million hit points, attacks for the first 3 turns for 15,000 damage, prevents delay to himself. Below 20%, he'll prevent all damage to himself for 2 turns, so we really want to make sure that we kill him. And with this team is going to be a pretty easy feat. Take stage 4, take stage 4 to help get yourself better orbs. Use Mihawk Special first to cut his health. Use your timeskip Luffy to get you better orbs. 5+ Luffy here is only for damage. And Apu and Hancock. If you mess up terribly, you can survive with the Coated Sunny, since Apu will double your damage taken, but the Coated Sunny will reduce your damage taken by 50%. And don't forget that even though Hancock does set our chain to 2.5, we still want to end on our quick characters, since 5+ Luffy increases damage as your attack goes along, but timeskip Luffy is really pretty good, and we can kill him without any trouble. Round 4 is versus Hancock. Hancock is green, and it's very, very, very easy as long as you have an Akainu and a ton of raid bosses, because Akainu and a ton of strength raid bosses will make easy work. You can actually just use basically every single red raid boss you have, and you've got yourself a good team with a friend Akainu. But if you have Hancock, Hancock allows you to not have to hit perfects with your team, which is very, very nice. Raid Akainu will give us fully red orbs, Kuma will boost those orbs, and Akainu will be our type booster. Hancock has only 3 million hit points. She really should have added another 0 to that if she wanted to survive against 6-star Akainu. Ooh. Oh my god, I'm sorry, I'm drooling. So we're going to be using our Akainu special. She will lock a target on her and prevent all healing, but it doesn't matter. She is dead. You could use a 1000 Sunny if you need more if your Akainu isn't friend Akainu isn't high enough level to kill all the units around there. Raid boss Akainu will give us affinity boost. Akainu will give us the type boost. Kuma will give us the orb boost. Blackbeard and Kinemon can be replaced with anybody. They're just there because they're raid bosses. And the reason I'm using Blackbeard as a captain instead of 5+ Luffy is that way I don't have to try to hit perfects or anything like that. I can just haphazardly slam my hand on the phone and she's gone. And finally, versus Suleiman, we're going to be using a timeskip Luffy 5+ Luffy team. On stage 3, basically all the stage 3s are mostly the same as they are before. Against Brook, he now heals for less and attacks for less. Against the Sanji, he now attacks for about 3,000 less. He only attacks for 12,000. Sanji is probably the hardest one out of all these, especially since you want to bring a lot of Dex characters. Since Suleiman is a quick boss, you're going to have a hard time with the Sanji. There are some slasher teams that you could use that are really, really low on quick characters and have quite a hard time against the Sanji. So you'll generally, a lot of teams are going to try to get through here without using any specials, but make sure, especially if you're doing Sanji and stuff, that you avoid that 20% health. Against Hancock, Hancock is going to have 1.5 million hit points, and she is going to do the same things as before. She's still going to paralyze every single turn. She is still going to cut your health by 20%. She still has a lot of units behind her who she's going to have her target fixed onto her, so you're going to have to kill those with AoE. Remember that you can delay Hancock stage, so here we're going to be using 5+ Luffy. We're going to admire that beautiful Hancock. We're going to use 5+ Luffy to delay 1000 Sunny also over the Coated Sunny, because the 1000 Sunny will also deal damage to all the units around Hancock and help us kill all of those. If you can, if you're using a different team and can spare some AoE damage here, or if you want to use your Sabo, you can use Sabo on turn 1 and the Coated Sunny and the 1000 Sunny to kill all units around Hancock. Then kill Hancock on the second turn. This requires a little bit more orb luck. But if you do that, then you can use the 5+ Luffy on Suleiman after Suleiman clears buffs on the first turn. So that way you can get another turn of attacking off on him. You can also use your time skip Luffy here. You can use time skip Luffy on the turn that you're going to kill Hancock. Make sure you absolutely avoid Hancock's below 20%, because below 20% she'll bind everyone except for your friend Captain, which is basically absolute death. But with Solo Special, even if our 5+ Luffy gets paralyzed and he doesn't get to attack, we still have enough damage to kill her. Don't need to use our time skip Luffy special. On to Suleiman himself. He has 4.2 million hit points. He'll preemptively silence Psy and Int characters for 50 turns, and he'll shuffle all your orbs. Every 2 turns he'll attack for 12,000 damage. Like I said, turn 1 he'll clear all buffs and debuffs. Did I say you could delay him? I totally meant you can't delay him. I don't know why I thought I could. Below 50% he'll also silence your strength and quick characters, to make sure you use your strength and quick characters before that. So we're going to be using basically all of our specials on this first turn and bursting him down. Below 30% he'll attack for 19,000 damage. So we're going to be using our Dofi to move our orbs around, a Pooh for a type boost, and also the Mihawk to cut his health. You can swap out Mihawk for Duval if you don't have a Neo Mihawk ready. Duval will give you an additional Dex character, so you get a little more Dex damage there, but you also cut his health for less, since Mihawk is a 30% health cut compared to Duval's 20% health cut. Now if you hit all your perfects there, I did hit it great. If you hit all your perfects, you can kill him in a single turn. So Suleiman is pretty good. He is a quick cerebral slasher. His captain ability boosts the attack of slashers by 3.25 times and reduces his own attack. He cuts his attack multiplier by 0.0625 times at the end of each turn until it goes down to 2 times. So it's basically, it starts out at the beginning of an island at 3.25 times attack, and then every single turn that attack boost gets smaller and smaller and smaller. Not the best captain ability. His special ability deals 3 hits of typeless damage to random enemies. He delays all enemies for 1 turn, and he boosts the attack against delayed enemies by 1.3 times for 2 turns, which is really, really nice, because then you get 2 turns of 1.3 times attack boost for whatever you're going to be fighting, as long as you can delay them. So, very good special. Goes down to a 16 turn special. Get him if you can. I've been Zeenigami. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this, try out Big Nox. Use that link in the video description down below. Big Nox is an emulator that lets you play Android games on your PC for free. I've been Zeenigami, and y'all stay beautiful.